So it's been a month now since I've been using Minoxidil, so I thought I'd let you sort of give you an update of how I'm getting on with it. So I have to put Minoxidil. I have to use Minoxidil on my scalp once a day. I have been doing it once a day. One of the things I have noticed is that it makes my hair a lot greasier than it used to be. So obviously I'm putting product in my hair, so it doesn't surprise me that my hair is getting greasier. Um, but um, it's trying to figure out when you should wash your hair before you put minoxidil on again. So I tend to sort of put minoxidil in my hair sort of like afternoon, evening time. And what I tend to do is when it's time, so if I haven't washed my hair for a couple of days, I mean, it takes about 2, 3 days, and I notice that my hair feels quite greasy. So I will sort of wash my hair sort of like early evening and then put minoxidil on. So then at least there's no minoxidil on my hair for only for about an hour or something like that. Majority of the time, I have minoxidil in my hair. So I found you have to be really aware of when you wash your hair, because obviously you want the minoxidil to sit on your scalp for as long as possible. So that was definitely something I had to think about. I if something's not in my diary, I will forget it. So I have to. I have a little reminder on my calendar every single day to put minoxidil on. Most of the times, I remember before the reminder sort of pings up on my phone. There have been times where I have forgotten, and thankfully I've got a reminder. So that is definitely something I wasn't quite aware of. But just a reminder on my phone sorts that problem out. I was using a minoxidil called Kirkland, but apparently it's not really easy to get in the UK. It has to be shipped over from America or something like that. So I've started using Regain, and it's the men's version, which is the 5%. I was always told don't bother with the 2%. The 5% is what you need, and obviously this says for men. I my my trichologist said don't worry about the men bit. Just make sure you use the 5% because that is what you're going to need. Now, this is a lot easier to get hold of in the UK. I've actually got a subscription. I've got it through Amazon subscription. It seems to work out a lot cheaper buying it on Amazon than it is to go somewhere like Boots and get it. So I have this is supposed to be this particular one is a month's supply. So hopefully, so I've bought. I think the subscription I got is like 3 packs, and I think I've got it sort of like every 4 months or so. So I'm going to see how that gets on, because with Amazon subscriptions, I can always just tweak it and amend it depending on how quickly or how often I need it. So I'm using this, and I know a lot of other people use this as well. Um, there's no smell to it. Mind you, there wasn't smell to the Kirkland one anyway. One thing I was a little bit concerned with was whether it would leave like an odor in my hair, and I didn't want that. But what I did is I put minoxidil in my hair, obviously let it dry, and basically said to my other half, "You do me a favor, can you smell my head?" And I shoved my head in his face. And he said, "No, you can't. You can't smell it because you can smell it when you've just put it on. But after it's dried and everything like that, you can't smell it." In terms of hair growth, I'm not going to see any hair growth at the moment. I've only been using it a month. I'm not expecting to see anything for at least probably 6 months. Now that I've started taking my vitamin D and my iron tablets as well, that will obviously help. So yeah, fingers crossed that we start at some point start seeing some sort of some sort of hair growth. In terms of the hair loss, as in the hair fall and the hair shedding, or the dread shed, as it's called. Um, I have definitely experienced this. It happened probably about 2 weeks, 2 or so weeks in, and I noticed a lot more hair coming out on my hairbrush, and definitely when I'm in the shower and I'm washing my hair, big old clumps of it, and I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit scary, and you think, oh my god, there's so much hair coming out, but that's what's supposed to happen. There is going to be, for a lot of people, there is going to be a certain amount of hair shedding. And then after a while, I think it's like about 6 to 8 weeks, it stops, it calms down. But it doesn't, although I knew it would happen, I don't think I was prepared for how much hair actually comes out. And it's not, it kind of, it's not nice, but you know what, it's one of those things. And I guess with the hair shedding, it means that, it's probably working. But I've washed my hair today. As soon as I've finished this video, I'll obviously put some more minoxidil in my hair. One thing my trichologist did mention is that when I obviously massage it into my scalp, I need to use a nail brush to make sure when I wash. Obviously, you wash your hands after you use the minoxidil, but I didn't realize that it can actually get into your nails. So I have to make sure that I use a nail brush as well, to just make sure all the minoxidil is off my hands. Somebody said about using gloves, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do that. One of the other things that I've seen other people suggest or mention when they've used minoxidil is that don't use it at night time. If you're going to use it at night time, make sure it's completely dry before you go to bed, because what will happen is that you'll have minoxidil on your pillow, and you could potentially have hair growing elsewhere on your face, and I really, really don't need that problem. So I'm really, really glad I found that out earlier on. But yeah, so far so good. I do have to wash my hair probably a bit more, so I'll probably wash my hair about 3 times a week now. Before I was a little bit nervous about washing my hair because of the hair loss and everything like that, but I can't bear walking around with greasy hair. It gives me the ick. So that's how I'm getting on at the moment. If you've got any questions, put them below, and I'll try and make sure next video with my next update I'll answer whatever questions I have. I'm going to put an affiliate link below for the Regain from Amazon, because having that subscription option is actually quite a good idea, because I don't have to remember to order it when it's low. It will just do it for me, and that's one less task that I've got to have to think about in my head. So I'll put the affiliate link below. If it interests you, please click on the link. Obviously, if you don't know about affiliate links, it just means if you make a purchase using a link, I receive a small commission, but you don't pay any more for going through that link. At the moment, I don't make any money on my channel, so all clicks and affiliate earnings are really, really welcome. I'd be very, very grateful if you could click on the link if it's something if you're looking to get. And I'll give you an update in a month's time and let you know how I'm getting on.